This is the hot springs resort that we sat in the hot springs yesterday. It's a health resort since 1800. The name changed from Warm Springs in 1886. Internment camp for Germans in World War I was here. We saw them excavating an area back there. Looked like an old foundation. Should have asked them what that was all about. We're crossing over the French Broad River right now in Hot Springs. The first things you do when you're heading out of town, that giant hill over there, mountain, that's what we'll be climbing. I remember this climb out of Hot Springs back in around 2013 or so. It's a monster. Last time we climbed it, got to the top of it, and my water filter broke. The handle broke off. It was an old pump action kind, and I ended up rigging it in a way that it worked till we got to Irwin, Tennessee. I don't want that kind of luck leaving here today. They do a lot of whitewater rafting around here. I guess it's a pretty popular tourist area. The bridge that goes over the French Broad River, that was constructed in 1951. I'd like to see a picture of the bridge that was over that river before 1951. This is a little stretch that you walk out of town right alongside the French Broad River. I don't know where that giant hill starts, but it's not far from here. Guess it would be a mountain, not a hill. Yeah, they kayak a lot in this. There's a lot of kayak rentals and whitewater rafting. I don't know about in this area, but we saw some areas where the rapids yesterday was pretty high. Looked pretty rough. We saw, last time we were hiking through here, I guess the word now is unhoused. We saw a lot of unhoused people camping along this river. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between unhoused and hiker, but usually the gear is a little more expensive with the hikers. Reminds me of our fish ladder up here that we have in Grand Rapids. Try to get a good view of that. I think you can hear it pretty good. It's coming over those rocks right there. That might be kind of fun to come over in a kayak. This is a view off of what I believe they call Lover's Leap. You can see the river down below, and it's a pretty quick drop off right here. And then you can see the town of Hot Springs in the distance that we're leaving. Seems like every road trip or place I've traveled that's got a spot like this that they call Lover's Leap or something, it's usually the same old story. Two Indian tribes, girl from one Indian tribe, boy from the other Indian tribe. They fall in love, they can't be together because they're on different tribes, so they hold hands and jump off the cliff. I don't know how that can be the same story in everything I visit, and I'm not sure if that's the one that they say for this one, but I've heard it several times on different sites around the country. Find this kind of strange. Big retaining wall in the middle of nowhere. See the water's cresting over the side there. Looks like they made a pond. Yeah, like a small lake behind it. But there's not really anything around here, so it's probably somebody had some property up here. I might have to research this one. Pretty sturdy built wall. And the water's just cresting over the top. We're coming up on the Rich Mountain Fire Tower. It's just a little bit off trail, about 2/10 of a mile. Getting some sleet now. We had rain, then we had sunshine, and then we had rain, then we had sleet. We need to go back and forth all day today. Everything is fogged in around. It's not even really worth climbing the fire tower. You're not going to get any kind of a view at all. But that's the Rich Mountain Fire Tower. I think we climbed it last time, but not going to see nothing but sleet.